family. Thank you for being here. Just gonna give it a few moments in case anyone wants to hop on and join us live, clear our space here. I did just finish recording about a 20-minute message for our Patreon community, our private soul tribe, that I'm going to post here in the next couple days. And I also just posted about a 20-minute message in there this morning on the lunar eclipse, current planetary energies, a message that came through. So link for that is in the pinned comments below, also in the description box. Other ways to work with me, if you would like some personal guidance, a personal reading, drop a comment below and I will reach out. If you're just hopping on, drop a comment. Let us know where you're tuning in from. If there's anything you would like to share about what you are experiencing in these energies. What else? I feel like there was something else I was going to say. If you want to start your wellness journey, let me know. I got a good lifting session in this morning before my bath and preparing myself. Truly, energy creates energy. If you feel like you don't have any energy to work out, all the more energy to work out. Energy creates energy. I get so many of my ideas. 1, 2, 3, I just saw here, elevation, ascension. So much clarity through my workouts. It's where I find myself and I lose myself, not to mention the compound effect, right? And I was just reading something yesterday. It's not so much about what you weigh, it's about your muscle mass. That's why I lift weights, to be strong, right? So I can still climb around with my grandkids when I'm younger, so I can be on my hands and knees on the beach picking up seashells when I'm 80 years old yet, so I can wipe my own ass, so I don't have to be in the nursing home, so I can walk independently, all the things. I worked in long-term care for like 15 years, so I definitely saw the difference between people who took care of themselves and who didn't. But anyways, I could go on about that forever. Just know that, the best indicator, studies that have been done now, the best indicator on how people will age is not the BMI, it's muscle mass, because your muscle protects your bones, protects all the things, your ligaments, not to mention you do a lifting session and you continue to burn calories for 24 to 48 hours after your workout. The burn just keeps on going. Lift weights, lift heavy, it's not going to bulk you up, especially if you're a woman. You want to get strong, stop the steady state cardio and lift some weights. But yes, anyways, you could join me. I'm an affiliate, so the app that I've been using for a decade and a half, you could join me. And there's some deals going on this month, and you can get like a discount. Is $50 off the app, and you can also get a free 2-week supply of shakes. So if that's something that interests you, let me know. Reach out. Let's see, I mentioned the Patreon community personal reading. If you would like access to the video series course I created on how to master yourself, let me know. That's also an option. 10 of Pentacles, legacy type vibes. This is the happiest card in the deck. This is the energy we are stepping into. We got a full moon lunar eclipse here in a few days. Already feeling that. We've been feeling that. Surrendering to the mystery was a big theme of our Patreon message, becoming the magician of our own lives, right? Being empowered. So if that speaks to you, if we get any repeats or reiteration from the Patreon message, if something comes through, reminds me, I'll let you know. And just know that you could join us there. You get access, of course, to the things I shared today, the things I will share down the road, and also all of the content I've ever created, I've been sharing in there. Almost 3 years now, I think. Beautiful little tarot story for us. 6 of Pentacles, reciprocity only. We have the Magician, the Ace of Swords, and the Queen of Wands here. Knowing who we are from this empowered state. Knowing the truth. Ace of Swords is always my truth. Clarity card here. Knowing the truth of who we are is that we are a soul having a human experience, right? That fear is an illusion. We are here to create what we are envisioning. The desires that have been planted in our heart are meant for us. Think outside the box, right? Lead with your heart and think outside the box. Move beyond your mind, beyond your logical thinking. The solutions are going to be found. New solutions are going to be found in the unknown. I was creating this post just this morning. You're human, but I experience all the same things too. I have to step through my fear to create, to do the things. Where was I going with this? Oh, your human may be fearful, but your soul is not. Your soul knows the way. Yeah, and this came through in our reel earlier. Page of Pentacles is the manifestation, right? Taking what we have desired, what we have dreamed of, what we have thought of, and taking action in the physical to ground that, to make it a thing. These new systems in the new earth here. Yeah, Ace of Pentacles, this has been a repeat for us too. New beginnings, and Eight of Pentacles is steady progress with our creations. Yeah, beautiful. I love that for us. Let's tap in with our angels and ancestors here, see what more we can know on those creations. I meant to tap in with our angels and ancestors in Patreon, and I just remembered we never did get there. Be graceful in movement and action, integrity, alignment. Know you are supported, you are not alone. Feathers might be significant for you. Snake, yeah, you're of the snake here, shedding old skin. So this lunar eclipse here that we are approaching, you may need, I have a lot to speak on, so I'm spewing a lot at you. You may need to rewatch this to get all of the nuggets, the activations. Maybe, I don't know, I know you can speed up videos. I don't know if you can slow it down. You probably don't need to speed me up. But yeah, do what works for you. Know that the messages that are meant for you, you will receive those. The snake came through in Patreon as well, just after I was speaking about the year of the snake here, which led me to think of the animal spirit, and then our snake popped, and 55 and 44. So repeating numbers, signs and synchronicities here, and spring, see our seeds grow. So yes, this lunar eclipse here, full moon is always culmination point, releasing, letting go, and new moons are for planting seeds. Extra amplified, not only that, but this is, we're in Pisces season, so we're already in this culmination point, the last of the last. What can you let go of? Like I said earlier, what can you release that was never yours to carry? Anyway, what can you release? Set your sights higher here. Yes, this lunar eclipse in Virgo here, and Virgo is actually, as far as the nodule points, Virgo is our south node point for the next 18 months. And so with Virgo, we are releasing like perfectionism, rigidity, self-criticism, maybe criticism for another south node. And then for these next 18 months, right? South node is what we are releasing, our karma, where we are coming from, what we are letting go of, and north node is our destiny, our dharma timeline, where we are going. And the north node is in Pisces for these next 18 months, which is spiritual practices. That Page of Pentacles speaks beautiful on that, right? Grounding, the spiritual, melding, balancing, the spiritual and the physical, both 50-50. So I love that for us. Let's tap into our moon deck here, since we're talking on the lunar eclipse here. If you are a Virgo, yes, you will be feeling it even more so, extra amplified. My daughter is a Virgo as well. And she has some of their strong characteristic attributes, the all or nothing mentality, the perfectionism. And those with placements in Virgo and Pisces will be feeling this next 18-month cycle even more. I'm a Libra, well, my sun sign is a Libra, and so the last 18 months were super challenging for me with that Aries Libra axis. Surrender, I just watched a video yesterday. I was saying that Patreon message, surrender to the mystery, was the overall theme. I mean, it was 20 minutes, so there was a lot more to it, but I was sharing how I watched this video just yesterday, I believe, on surrender. Typically with all the books I read, right, dive deeper into like the root meanings of words, but I had never heard this for surrender, and I use it often, so I love it. But anyway, think sir, and that's like elevation, above, right, which makes sense. Surplus means too much of, so sir is above, and to render means to melt. And so surrender is to melt into the wisdom of above, right, to melt into our higher awareness, our higher consciousness. And that's melding of the spiritual and the physical, right? It's moving beyond our mind. If you want to find the magic, it's always going to be in the unknown, beyond the mind. Good morning, good morning. Thank you for being here, friends. All right. Also, if you want to be notified when I go live again, and if you would like a personal message, something to come through for you that's going to hit home, make sense for you in your personal life, feel free to like and subscribe to the channel. Like the video, that's a form of energy transference. You're more likely to receive something that will speak to you, that will be more directly for you if you join the wave, so to speak. I had someone I share on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram every day as well, and I had someone comment today like, you're so on point, how do you always know what I'm going through, right? And like I told her, it's focus was just popping through. I said focus twice on the reel this morning. Like I told her, so focus must be, yeah, being focused about our desires and eliminating distractions, being super intentional, laser focused really has been a theme for us the last couple weeks, couple months, so that makes sense. But yeah, she was asking how I always know what she's experiencing, and like I told her, it's because we're on the same wave, right? We may be, no one is experiencing exactly the same thing, but we are all energetic beings, and the energy of the planet is affecting us all. You can be sure that we are all going through our own experiences, lessons, right? And this came through in the YouTube message. Like when I speak about astrology, right? Some people are like, oh, astrology, that has to do with the planets. That doesn't have to do with me, but that's not true. Astrology is 50% the planets, 50% you. For every sign, every planet, there is an aspect of self correlated with that as well. There are some Virgo energies, Virgo tendencies in you, even if Virgo isn't your sun, moon, or rising, right? And yeah, because we are a micro of the macro, and so everything that is in the universe is also within you. If you're looking externally at the separation and the chaos and wondering how you can help, you can do the inner work, because that will be mirrored externally. Your healing here will help those over there, and vice versa here. Synchronicity and enchanted, I love that. That goes beautiful with surrender to the mystery here and follow these synchronicities. Those that don't believe in magic, right, will never find it. I just saw 12:12 here, 12:12 on the recording time. But for those of us that are willing to release the logical mind and move beyond it, right, magic abounds. Those signs and synchronicities are the universe's love note sent to us. There's our focus again. And our recognition of them, right? No coincidences. Our recognition and acknowledgement of them is our appreciation, our love note back to the universe. And also signs and synchronicities. Don't wait for a sign or synchronicity to make a move, right? If you're unsure, just like take a step one way or the other. Think of that game when we were kids, right? Like you're trying to find something and the other person knew where it was, and it was like, am I getting warmer or colder, right? And just know that you take a step, and your guidance, your higher self, now I can't remember if I already said this or if this came through in the Patreon message, but our humans may be fearful, but our higher selves, our souls are not. They know and trust. And so you maybe feel like you don't know where you're going, but you have connection and access to the one who does. So trust that. Now I forgot what I was saying though. I am 40, but I have lived a lot of lives in this life experience. I feel more like I'm 140. Clarity here. This is this clarity, this understanding. But what was I just speaking about here? See, that's why I have to, I'm not ignoring you. I appreciate the comments. I may have to respond to them later though, because if I focus too much on them, I get distracted and I lose my train of thought or my channel here. But yes, we make them, the hot and cold game, right? And the signs and synchronicities. If you're waiting on a sign or synchronicity, make a move, because often those signs and synchronicities are only shown to us once we're walking the way, right? Like kind of like our intuition. We don't get to know the fruit of it, what the results it will bring to us until after we follow it, right? So trust it, and then you will see why. Yellow might be significant here, so maybe a solar plexus guided meditation for your divine confidence, your Godfidence would be relevant, helpful for you. We'll probably pull a chakra card here too. So feminine wisdom, rise of the divine. Look at, they're all yellow here. I would say yes. And then tiger, eagle, giraffe. Some of those might be relevant for you. Maybe we'll tap in with our spirit animal deck here and then get a chakra card before I go. But my stomach is growling, so I'm gonna have to hop off here. But yes, the return of divine feminine, right? Take a step, and then you will know if it's your next, like I was saying, I think this was in the Patreon message, no mistakes, right? Like, you will always be rerouted, redirected back to your Dharma path, your soul path, and there is no punishment, there are no repercussions, so know that you are safe. Sometimes we're fearful to take a step because we think there's someone that's going to punish us. There is no outside authority, just in case you need that reminder. Yeah, 4 of Wands here, union, celebration. I love that inner union equals outer union. When we are inner sourced here, right? Then we know we can trust the guidance. And if we make a misstep, I mean, quote unquote, what is a misstep? We also know we trust ourselves. We'll always be fine. For the relationship with ourselves is the one that will outlast all. All right, let's see if anyone wants to be an eager beaver and do a guided meditation here. In addition to the solar plexus, you could do a heart meditation here. Compassion, yeah, caring, empathy, acceptance, gentleness. I just shared this post in our healing group on Facebook a bit ago on acceptance. To know peace, allow whatever is to simply be. So, acceptance, right? Accept where you are in order for the more that you're calling in to come, in order to know peace, in order to release the chaos, struggle, sacrifice. So yes, I think I'm gonna hop off here. I may or may not go live again this week. We shall see, but I will definitely be posting some longer messages in Patreon this week. For sure, one more, plus the one I posted this morning. So if you would like to see more of me, you could join us there. Again, link in the pinned comments or the description box. If something speaks to you here and you want some personal guidance, also you could work with me one-on-one. Some people work with me weekly, monthly. I've also done just one and done interactions where we just meet for like one visit for an activation. So it's unique, right? It depends on what it is that you are needing. But long story short, reach out if you are needing something and I will be in touch. Wishing you a beautiful day, a beautiful week. Remember who you are. Remember you are powerful. Remember you came here to create. Thank you for your healing.